G'day, g'day. So one of the many things that I do is teaching these indigenous cool burns. So I've been in this particular zone for the last month or so, 2 months, and we're doing summertime burns. Well, it's actually spring coming into summertime. And this has all been African love grass. Now, whenever it rains, we get the chance to do a little bit of a burn. And so I'm just doing a few small patch burns just to sort of clear this all up and create a perimeter so we can then start getting into all this sort of bladey grass. Now, one thing I tend to do is I make note of where all the different food plants are, like this Balladiera scandens here, because that produces these beautiful berries that we've got in one of those other beautiful videos from last year. And the last thing we want to do is destroy our food resources. Now, what happens here is that after the rains, we get all the beautiful new growth, and it starts to attract all the kangaroos. More of the little patches in through here, and this whole area here been clearing out too. Now, this is a whole bunch of hot bush, and you can actually chew on that to put yourself to sleep, or just, you know, cure boredom, as they say. Now, in this section, we're a bit more in the forest, so there's no grass, but we have leaf litter on the ground. So this is now leaf litter burns. Now, the bladey grass, the African love grass, that'll be the first thing that you can burn because it dries really quickly and it's usually quite flammable. The next stuff that'll come dry is all this sort of stuff in here, so all throughout there. Now, this was a lot bigger, this pile up, and so it'll have to be done again, but I've been putting potatoes in and various other crops as well, so we're doing some gardening as well. And as you can see, all this Banksia here, the fire has only managed to sort of brown those leaves. It's only come up, the heat has only come up about 1 metre. The flames themselves were only licking at about this sort of height, very low to the ground. Now, this area is our most recent burn, only about a week ago or so. This was done at night time because it allows for the coolness of night, or if the Chinese say the yin of night, to really help to hold the fire down, because we want the coldest burn we can possibly get. And you can see it's all nice and beautiful black stuff going on here. Now, this one over here has been done, like I said, about a month earlier, and this is all things like lamandra, right? Different kinds of grasses that are all coming back. Now, this lamandra here actually provides, once it's wilted like this, really good cordage. And I've used that in this structure that I'll talk a bit more about in the next video. But that's a little bit of a cliff top burn. And what we've done with this one is we create perimeters, yeah? So we started this fire at the very top of this because stone doesn't burn. And that way we could keep on the downhill side of it because the smoke rises up, and we can keep the smoke out of our face whilst we're doing the burns. Anyway, that's just a little short snippet of what we've been doing in this area.